the mass searcher, and so it begins. It asks the opposite gender anything. Either, my clothes are a mess and I know this person, well be there a while. Should I go home and change first, or try and ask them out now? I'm nervous and wanted to practice a little and my home is the best place to do that. But, either okay fine. *experience or female. Girls, how much of a deal breaker is acne? I'm 21 and still have bad acne, even though I wash my face twice a day. I've never had a girl express any interest in me since starting college and I often feel like my acne makes me undateable. Obviously you can bypass acne if you're a Chad in other ways, but I'm not. I'm already average to below average in all the other looks departments, and I feel like my acne is the final nail in the coffin that gets me instantly filtered by 90% plus of girls. Is this really what's happening, or am I just imagining it? How can I either fix my acne or stop thinking this way? Make sure you're washing your sheets and pillowcases regularly. Big difference. Sheets. Does this part actually matter? I change my pillowcase literally every night, but I only change my sheets every 2 weeks or so. I figured it doesn't matter that much because I'm not laying my face on them. Well, it's possible you could be. Couldn't harm to wash them. Right, here goes. Be feminine. Have trouble self-penetrating with fingers. Figure that it's just because I'm a virgin and sex will eventually sort it out for me. Get a boyfriend. He's extremely sweet and I'm comfortable having sex with him. Attempt to have sex. He can't get it in and it's extremely painful if he tries. Even with just fingering. It's serious enough that I make a gynecology appointment to figure out what's going on. So I made an appointment, which I had today. Really nice doctor. I like her. But when she did an exam on me, it was so painful that I nearly passed out from the pain. I wasn't allowed to get up for a few minutes, and they brought me water because I was so pale and sweating. I looked 5 seconds away from fainting. So now I'm taking my vagina to pelvic physical therapy to sort it out. I'm sure it'll be about as fun as it sounds. Yes, that is actually a thing you can see a physical therapist for. In the meantime, I'm struggling to come to terms with this. I feel bad about this in general, because sex shouldn't be this difficult or complicated, and why does it have to be me? I'm also thinking up alternative things to do with my boyfriend while I work on this. Blowjobs are an obvious. I'm buying some flavored lube to make that more fun. Alternative suggestions would be really appreciated. Dude, my girl's pussy is so ducking tight, it's literally impossible to duck her. Pretty much, yeah. Real talk though. The last guy I slept with said my pussy was extremely tight. Sex was possible and wasn't painful for me, so nothing went wrong, but he did comment on the tightness being exceptional. Is it a good thing, provided it doesn't prevent penetration? Like, should I be taking it as a compliment? A tight pussy is a good thing. The more pressure on your dick, the more intense the feeling. Women, would you consider it a turn-off if I've never been in a conventional heterosexual relationship with a cis woman? I've gotten somewhat close before, but it's never happened. I have dated MTF trans women before as well as men and genuinely loved them. Does it matter more that I'm capable of establishing healthy, stable relationships with other people, period? Or is that just seen as gay and a turn-off? It's not a turn-off for me. I can personally not trust B-men because my boyfriend of 5 years turned out to be secretly gay the whole time, but I'm biased in that regard. As long as you're always upfront with your partners about what you're doing and how you're feeling, and things should be good, yeah, that's a turn off for me. Wouldn't even consider dating you did to extreme risk of STDs. Why waste time dating someone that has a mental illness that could never trust to be faithful and there for the long run? Why do I hate people so much? Why do I hate women? The more I talk to others, the more I learn about others, the more I hate people. Every girl I've slept with, I despise. I dislike everyone I get to know. You dislike yourself, not other people. You have a small ego. Work this one out first. I made a thread a couple of days ago where I was talking about how there's a teen girl I barely know who I got the feeling is very lonely and depressed, and I wanted to know if there was some way I could cheer her up. She recently said something about wanting to throw herself and all of her classmates off a cliff, and I'm thinking she really needs a friend. Anyway, I think now the situation might have changed. I think she's starting to develop a crush on me, and obviously that's not something that I want. So I just don't know. I don't want to hurt her feelings, or whatever. She sounds mentally unstable, and you can never fix someone with mental issues. Get out while you can, because it's just not worth the drama. I still don't know her very well. It's just whenever I did see her she seemed really sad, and I thought I should make it a point to talk to her and try to make her smile. Maybe that was a mistake, although I haven't gone that much out of my way to talk to her. Guys, I was FWB with a guy and now he doesn't ask for nudes or pics anymore. Just seems like he wants to be friends. Why? I don't think he's dating anyone. And he always found me attractive, so I don't get why he'd stop. I said, do you not want to be FWB anymore? And he said he never said he wanted to stop, but why is he so uninterested now? A pessimistic view. Maybe he found a newer FWB that's consuming most of his sexual time and energy, but wants to keep you on the back burner just in case. Yeah, maybe, but we still talk every day and have been friends for a while. I'd assume he will be fine with 2 FWBIDK. Girls/boys, tomorrow I have a date and I'm super nervous. I dated and had relationships before, but I've been out of the game for a year. All that incel/lookism/black pill stuff got through my head easily, and I became obsessed with my body, and only now I'm trying to detox. So far I feel better. Anyway, what should I do in a first date in order to not make her uninterested? She's originally from an obscure Eastern Bloc country. Would taking interest in her background be a good strategy? Just be attractive, and you can even tell her Holocaust jokes, and she will laugh anyway. Black pill, you mean reality? Unless you're Chad, you shouldn't even think about approaching a woman, or go to a date. Stay home anonymous. Help? Girls, what would make 16-year-old you attracted to a 25-year-old, and under what circumstances would you date him? He wouldn't try to date children. Stop being such bigots. Men are attracted to young girls and you need to get over that. They can be attracted to them. They shouldn't date them or have sex with them. Why? Because it offends you? If two people love each other, why is it wrong? And why are you not a bigot? So just mindless bigotry based off no statistical evidence. Should I say lesbianism is always awful because of rates of domestic abuse? Check yourself. I can send you stats about all the data I cited. Should I say lesbianism is always awful because of rates of domestic abuse? No, because the majority of lesbians don't beat their partner, and the reason why they beat each other isn't inherent in the kind of relationship they have. A relationship between an older man and a younger woman is inherently predatory due to the big imbalance in power between them that grows during the relationship. You're absolutely disgusting. Have a nice day. How do I get over the paranoid feeling that I got my girlfriend pregnant? The main reason is that the other day we had sex 3 times with me using a condom and pulling out. Overkill. I know, since she is on the pill, with maybe 10 minutes between each session. I just have this feeling about there being residue on my hands that transferred over to the new condoms or something like that. It's probably stupid to be this worried. Get a child. Ladies, how would you feel if a guy told you he slept with a couple women that were twice his age? Is that weird/creepy? As a rule, it's weird for you to tell me who you ducked. But yeah, it's a bit odd. Funny you say that when women talk about that shit way too much when nobody asked. I don't speak for women other than me. I don't talk about who I ducked unless you ask specifically. You can avoid talking to me about who you ducked. The guys I'm dating invited me to a dinner last week, and today when I asked to confirm, he cancelled with no explanation. I'm really hurt and insulted. Should I confront him about this? What's the best way to do so? I'm so tempted to just be petty and then not reach out to him until he asks me out again so that I can turn him down. Is this not an incredibly rude thing to do? I really was looking forward to it. He proposed my joining him to this dinner and made a whole thing about how great it would be. Ask him an explanation, try to take the initiative and set a date. So I should ask him straight up what changed. If something actually came up, he would have at least hinted that something was wrong in his message. I think he's just ducking with you. Ducking with me? For what purpose? Like what's he gained from ducking with me? And as never before, that de-escalated quickly. Now make sure to leave a comment down below. And again, this is of course a relatively new YouTube channel, so please make sure to caress the subscribe button, toggle the notification bell, and lightly tap the thumbs up like button, all for 1 week of great luck. And if your luck hasn't improved, please leave a comment down below letting me know about the error in my universal karma management system. Help me on the road to 1000 subs to help support the channel. Thanks for watching.